So today was my first day back after like a 10-day sickness that started after I did some back-to-back comps in early December and then tried to get back to training maybe a little bit too fast. And yeah, I just got really sick. So it's good to be back in the gym today. Still have some problem with my lungs. So normally I do pretty high volume training almost exclusively. So today, just because I don't have any cardio ability, no lungs, I was like, you know what, let's work up to something RPE 8, low rep, and just give my body a chance to come back. And I decided to do beltless pause deadlifts, which is something I've been wanting to try for a while. Specifically, kind of wanted to see how many I could do with 600. And I don't think this is the most that I could do. Again, it was like 10 days off being sick, so a little under conditioned, but I was super happy with how this felt. My back feels great having taken that time off. And I ended up getting this 600. I got this for 3 solid reps at, I would say, RPE 8. Kind of on the easy side. Definitely could do more. I definitely think this is something I want to push. I might push it with a belt on. I don't know how much beltless work I really want to do. There's a lot of debate whether that does what you need to do for the core. Then I did stiff-legged deadlift deficit. That was 485. The purpose for these is going to be for sandbag work. So in strongman, a heavy-ass sandbag is basically a deficit stiff-legged deadlift. So this is the best way to mimic it besides actually doing sandbags, which I don't think I can do right now because I have a little bit of bicep tendonitis left over from the comps. Although today it was feeling pretty good, even when I did some dumb stuff I probably shouldn't have. So this is the back down 375 for 5, which felt really good. I kind of expected to be able to do reps with the 485, but I think doing the 600 for 3 beltless first might have smoked me a little bit more, maybe the sickness. But we'll get there. I definitely want to rep out 4 reds, stiff-legged deficit deadlifts. This is a pretty high deficit too. Like that bar is almost touching my damn toes. So, and then we went into one of the hardest exercises for me. These just really take it out of me. Split squats, and we've got this super sick machine at the gym that actually has independent handles, so they're not connected to each other, but you can load weights on the side. And I got a little coaching from one of my own clients, Charlie, and he was telling me to keep my head down while I was doing these. And I think about it more as like rib cage down, like how you'd cue bracing for a squat. But it definitely gave me a better overall feeling on the split squats. I actually felt like I could probably have done a PR on these, but today we just stuck with 45s on each side. I think I just did 2 sets of 8 per leg. Normally I have to rest between legs, but as much as my cardio is crap right now because of the sickness, my main purpose in training is definitely pushing conditioning because the strongman stuff. So I definitely did each leg. And then we finished out the day with a little bit of grip training. This is the Saxon bar. I've definitely featured this before because my training partner, Hunter, loves doing this. I think he went for a PR on the day. That was a guy I helped out a little bit with his deadlift. I'm always coaching anybody, and they don't have to be a client. They don't have to pay. If I catch you in the gym and I feel like you're open to it, I'll probably give you some advice. And he was just showing some appreciation for that and telling me that he was 15 years old, which super impressive because I think he was attempting like 420 or something like that, and he almost got it. So what I was doing with the Saxon bar, that bar is like a 20 kilo bar, so this is something like 135, but you can only hold it with your fingers. And I just did lifts and hold for the most part for today with this kind of weight, just because that's kind of my grip training strategy. Grip is definitely a weakness for me, and the way for me to attack is just to do lots of rep work basically. So that's what we're doing.